The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Out of the end zone comes Spencer. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
This is 2nd and 8. Ritter will set up to throw it. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ritter to throw it. Right back to Pitts again.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A give to Robinson on the option.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The Falcons at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Ritter.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
That's right. Let's get away. You got that one right. That's the right call, Ref.
Here we go. Here we go.
Option play. Here's Robinson.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Ritter, he wants to change the play here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Robinson again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line.
They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, Is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Ready?
Robinson will score. Touchdown again.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Okay, ready?
Throwing is Lewis. Got a man open. It's Sutton. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up second down. You talk about this Falcon defense.
They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass. But the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
3rd down and 10.
Now Lewis. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
When I see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset, this is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. On first down, Lewis.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Red, cycle. Ready?
On 2nd down, Ritter.
And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And shedding through the tackle.
And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go. Ready.
Robinson will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you win two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Breida. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Bronco defense comes up big. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings. He's got a full head of steam on his horse. And all the way home for the Broncos score. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie, the first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Spencer. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So potentially a good chance now to answer back from the touchdown a minute ago as they get 15 yards tacked on.
It's going to give them much better starting field position, and they didn't even have to make an extra play to get it.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Ritter going to change it up. Throw left side complete. That's Spencer. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Ritter's throw taken in by London. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. All able to avoid it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Well, the drive starts with a completion, left side. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it second down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And the Broncos first down.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Still needing 10 yards, now it's third down. The play fake. Lewis. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. The Broncos send out their punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Returnable for Spencer. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Down.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And now they're in the hurry up. Robinson with another carry. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Into the hands of London. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. On 3rd down, Robinson. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack, going to stop him short of the first. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 32 yards away. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Claybrook's going to bring this one out. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And that has to be so frustrating because you know that they had something set up there for this first drive in the second half. It wasn't the fumble.
Sometimes no matter what you go over at halftime, no matter what you say, errors will result, and that's exactly what happened here. They were trying to change things from what happened in the first half. Instead, they continue to make mistakes.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Ready.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. On play action, here's Ritter. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Now Ritter going to change up the look. They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. And now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run with Breida. And he gets in. Touchdown Atlanta. Matt Breida, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They begin the drive with Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start on the ground with Breida. Room here to run. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now a give coming right is Breida. There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Matt Breida, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Coup for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
That praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. That poor defensive line, they've been knocked around the entire game. And while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Pace, let's go!
Throw right side, complete to Williams. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Ready?
On 1st down, here's Breeden. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Back to throw, Ritter. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Back to throw. Lewis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 45-yard line.
First down, Broncos.
On the counter, here's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. To throw is Lewis. To throw on 2nd down. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And the Broncos first down.
And this one complete again to Mims. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off play action. Lewis. Over the middle complete. That's Allen. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Back to throw again. And this is caught by Allen for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 20. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Out of the end zone comes Spencer. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Off the draw, here's Williams. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And fighting down inside the 25. Well, he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
First down, Broncos.
Here's a quick throw out to Mims. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he comes back with one complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons' offense at the line. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead. 4th. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Lewis. Screen play set up for Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before. He's inside the 30. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Off the play fake. Lewis. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Allen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So
and he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now. Right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That one deep for London. And that's going to be incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Back to the air on second down. Here's Ritter again. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 44-yard line. Ritter, he wants to change the play here.
Blue.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This ball down the field for Pitts. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway. And fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Sticking with the passing game. Here's Ritter again. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Nick Bonito able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. Ritter throwing on third down. That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 23. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Ready?
Ritter on 1st and 10. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that one, it's still barely even further. They're ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on. Hey, 79 Broncos.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the Falcons, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll hit the road.